All right. Hello to everyone. My name is Megan with the Morphic Field. Today is day 25 of 28 of our Support Constellations, and everyone has their quiet space so that you can really listen and drop in. Your tabletop in front of you, Post-its, a little piece of paper are fine, and a pen. I'm gonna flip my camera. Everyone's just gonna follow along to the constellation and tapping into your field. So we will begin. And I'm gonna mute you guys. There we go. We're going to write on a Post-it. We're gonna bring ourselves into the field. Let's get some focus. We'll write me. And then the arrow on top, that's the direction in which you are facing in the field. And let's kind of place us in front of us, looking up, looking out, and then just kind of on the bottom here. And then place your hand on you, on me. And let's get really present, dropping into the field, lifting the veil, becoming aware of the unseen, bringing awareness to the unseen, bringing awareness to all of our senses, bringing awareness to the body now. Just noticing your experience within your body. Just take a good breath. Bringing the life force inside of you. Feeling your feet on the ground. Feeling grounded, connected to the earth. Feeling that energy exchange with the earth. And now feeling that energy traveling up your body. And also noticing the different patterns of energy within your body. So how that feels for you, the different movement of energy. And also looking at tuning into the information of the body as well, the knowledge and the information of the body. And feeling into different parts of the body with this information. Just tune in if there's any part of the body that has information for you right now. And let's bring our awareness to our mind's eye. Opening that up. Cleaning that up a bit. And then having the awareness of now the field, what's around us. And let's bring in our next part here. We're gonna call it signs, messages from the other side. So we can write signs, dash messages from the other side, or TOS, from the other side. All right, then we draw that arrow up top. That's the direction in which it's facing. Let's place that in front of us. And then placing your hand on signs, messages from the other side. Let's bring that into the field. You may be seeing signs, messages, perhaps particular signs or messages that you've been aware of in the past. Letting those surface. So perhaps you're seeing events or something that happened. Literally signs. And let's place your other hand on me. So let's look at signs, messages from the other side. Connect with those. See if there's some messages to receive right now. Some clarity on signs and messages from the other side. What are they showing you? Is there a message that you can receive now? Some clarity. Okay, let's place this over here. I'll leave it in the field and we'll add more things. Let's next add, we're going to write my spirit animals. If there are other words that are more appropriate for you, please adjust. So my spirit animals. With that arrow up top. And let's look. Placing that in front of us. Placing your hand on my spirit animals. You may actually be seeing spirit animals that have been with you during your lifetime. Spirit animals that have come during certain lessons or certain parts of your journey. Coming with messages or support. And there also may be spirit animals that pop in and out. So just noticing how that appears. You can also place your other hand on me. So connecting with your spirit animals. See if they have any messages for you right now. Getting a deeper understanding of why they are here for you. Maybe there's a communication back to them. Perhaps out of gratitude, see what's there for you. Throughout this constellation, also checking in with signs, messages from the other side. So see if that gives you more clarity as well. How are your spirit animals connected to signs, messages from the other side? Okay, let's place my spirit animals up here, and then we'll place in the next part. We'll write synchronicity. Synchronicity. And that arrow up top. Let's look at synchronicity. Placing your hand on synchronicity. There may be an energy that you're feeling, interpersonal relationship, coordination of the universe. See how this shows up for you. So what's the experience of synchronicity? You may see different scenes. Place your other hand on me, so connecting to synchronicity. Perhaps you are seeing some things, particular synchronicities that have happened. So bringing a new level of awareness to those. At any time during the constellation, if it calls to you to bring the part closer to you and connect with it in that way, please do. Noticing how that shifts your relationship to the part. So bringing synchronicity to you. Listening for the messages of synchronicity. You can also place your other hand on signs, messages, and see if that gives you some clarity. Is there a message from the other side around synchronicity? The why? There may be an ask from you to synchronicity with the other side, a request. Communicate that now. Maybe in regards to a particular area. Perhaps upping the synchronicities. Taking them to a new level. Okay, let's place synchronicity up here. And we'll bring in the next part. Writing, we're gonna write my dreams while sleeping. My dreams, gonna be kind of specific in this way. My dreams while sleeping. Important to use particular words in the field. And again, if some of these need to be modified for you, please do. Placing my dreams while sleeping in front of me, and then placing your hand on my dreams while sleeping. Let's bring that into the field first. Letting them form. So using your mind's eye, using your senses, allowing this information and energy to come into the field. Maybe seeing certain images. So what's the experience of your dreams while sleeping? Now let's place our other hand on me, connecting with those. Let's look at them. in this way? How is it that you relate to your dreams while sleeping? How have you been relating to them? Perhaps your relationship to them changes over time. You may be noticing that they're trying to get your attention, trying to help you out in a way. Trying to show you, give you awareness of something. You may also notice that it's also your dreams while sleeping are also working, processing for you. So you may be sensing receiving on your end. And then also checking in with signs and messages from the other side. So placing your hand on all three parts. So feeling into perhaps the connection messages from the other side through your dreams. Anything that your dreams want to tell you right now? And also listening for perhaps there's something that you would like your dreams to work on at night for you, making that request. Adding in a kind and gentle way. Okay, we're going to place my dreams while sleeping kind of up here. We'll bring in the next part. We're going to call it my premonitions. My premonitions. Did I spell that right? With the arrow up top and placing my premonitions in front of me. Let's place your hand on my premonitions, bringing that into the field, noticing how that occurs. Again, you may be feeling an energy, an awareness. An awareness on a different level. Information. So noticing how that shows up, you may be seeing different scenes of the past. And let's place our other hand on me. Let's connect with our premonition, connecting me with my premonition. How do you relate to your premonitions? How have you been relating to them? Perhaps now honoring them if they have not been honored. Seeing them in a new way. There may be actually words for you to say to your premonitions in regards to that honoring. My premonitions may feel supportive. So perhaps there's a receiving of that support from you. And let's hear if there are any messages from my premonitions to me. You can also place your other hand on the signs messages from the other side, see if that supports in that relay of the message. Okay, we're going to put my premonitions over here. We're going to place in one last part here. We're going to call it the field. We'll put, this calls to put it in parentheses, the field. That is which we are accessing, that which we access the unseen, that which all of these exist and occur. So placing your hand on the field, let's bring that in. So noticing the depthness to it, the experience of the field, the connections, how everything is connected. How does that show up for you? There may be a sense of the matrix, if you will. Let's just, for a few moments, notice all those connections, parts of a whole. Place your other hand on me, connecting to the field in this way. Really embodying, dropping in to the field. Noticing in your body, your mind's eye, or where in your body that connection and awareness is. Dropping, connecting, dropping into the field, connecting to the field. Feel how the field relates to all of these other parts. So perhaps even placing your hand on all these other parts. Feeling the connection and wholeness of it, the operation of it. And then also feeling yourself as part of the field. If there's any part you would like to integrate with, perhaps the field, perhaps my premonitions, see if that's there for you. Integrate with that by placing that part underneath you, underneath me, integrating with it. And then we're going to end this in just a moment, perhaps placing your hand back on signs, messages from the other side, and see if there's any last messages, any other messages that want to be given to you. You can also place your other hand on me. Okay, I think we'll end this here. And would love some shares from you guys. And I know I said I was going to share a little bit more, and then I kind of forgot. So I just, for me, I noticed that animals, when there's when the other side's wanting me to be aware and to really, to bring attention to what's about to happen, I will get a clear animal sign, like a weird animal will show up in my life, doing something weird. I'm like, well, that's strange. And then sometimes I don't notice it until the event happens. And then I'm like, wow, that was a sign. And it feels supportive. It's like, okay, you're going through this next part of your life, or this needs to leave your life, whatever that is. So the animals are usually really supportive. Anyone want to share?
I could share. When we brought up my premonitions, I've always had this, like, I didn't quite know how to deal with my premonitions, because there was a very, like, one side is free will and the other side is like destiny, like what is destined to be, and I couldn't get it straight in my mind if the premonitions I was seeing was me being optimistic or the opposite of that, or is it actually a sign that this is what is going to happen. So I asked for something a little bit more clear in myself, because I was just like, oh, is it, am I controlling it, or is it actually a sign? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Clear.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. One more person. Anyone else? Kimberly says, so much moving today. Wowza. I will just share this neat little connection. I noticed my parents adoptive aren't in my soul's family when we did that, but today I felt like the messages and signs from the other side. I realized the personality of these guides is exactly like my parents, and they joke and share in the same way as my parents would meet. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, guys, thank you. And we will see you tomorrow, 23 and a half hours later from this moment. Okay, bye. Have a good one. Thank you.